What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Big Dollar. Welcome you guys to the channel. I got another one take review for you guys today for 13 Reasons Why Season 3. No, I'm a little late. I usually get these things up like the day after the show comes out, but I was gone this weekend. I got back the other day, and I binged. I was gonna do the review last night, but I was sleepy as hell, bro. So, yeah. And I'm let you guys know I want to like delve into this season, so this will contain spoilers. Like, this is essentially a spoiler review. If you don't want a non-spoiler review, I'm honestly not doing one. I'll just because like it's two separate videos. If you want to just initially want to know what I thought about the season, I thought it was really good. I thought it was much better than the second season. Slightly, I'd still prefer the first season, but I enjoyed this season quite a bit. But and the thing I quite enjoy about this season the most, one is the new edition of Ani. I know a lot of people, I didn't know because I was like not on the internet for like 6 days when this dropped, so I didn't know like people wasn't a fan of her character till someone told me like, no, people hate her, like they drove her out like Instagram or some shit. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't give a shit. That's people, they stupid. And I think one of the reasons like her character wasn't necessarily welcome, for one, is like this new character. Everybody so invested in Hannah, and at the same time, I'm kind of like, hey, Hannah's dead. Let Hannah stay dead now. You know what I'm saying? And well, one, people miss Hannah. Two, it feels like Anna's filling that void in Clay's life. You know what I'm saying? I guess people want him to be stuck on a dead girl for the rest of his life. And three, she fucked Bryce. I mean, that one I can't defend you on that one. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I'm with you, but I can't defend you on that. But at the same time, I think this whole season kind of like puts stuff in perspective. Like, who are these kids and what would these kids do? Because like it's every single time it's like nobody ever tells the complete truth. They're always hiding stuff, and like this season was about like Bryce being shunned because he's a rapist. Like, and we found out like, yo, he's a legit rapist. Like, I thought it was Chloe. Don't get me wrong, you rape one person, you're a legit rapist, but like, you rape one person, you're a legit rapist, but he raped Chloe, Hannah, Jessica, and then he said 7 or 8 other girls. I said, oh, you sick for real? Like, you got some real issues, brother. You was a terrible human being. I knew you was bad, but you terrible. You damn that. You evil. You pretty evil, bro. You pretty evil. You try to change, but like it's this whole thing of like redemption, and not necessarily for the sake of just redeeming a character, but at the sake of like, you can't say nobody is one thing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is just one thing. And the whole show is like, no matter how much you try to change, you try to come back from like your mistakes you made, people will always see you as that. And which to me is fine. But like, in this world, we have no forgiveness anymore. Like, if you do something, that's who you are for the rest of your life. Like, there is no changing. Like, you see this in like Hollywood, where like people say like homophobic things, like the whole Kevin Hart situation. Or like, yo, people then from tweets from 10 years ago, they're like, oh, that's who you are for the rest of your life now. No matter what, you can't come back and say anything or anything. Like, you can't support you can't support gays or anything. Like, you're a homophobe for the rest of your life. Like, you can't change. And so this one, like, he's a rapist for the rest of his life. He can't change. And so that means he doesn't deserve anything in this world. Like, we're gonna disrespect his funeral. We're gonna disrespect his grave. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just watching like through the whole season. I'm like, yo, the hoes, the group, the HO, they're taking back the word hoe, which I don't completely understand. How do you take back the word hoe? It was never anybody. It's a hoe. It's just a hoe. Like, it's not like you take back something like that. That shit, they annoyed the fuck out of me. Everybody talking about Ani annoyed them. The hoes annoyed the fuck out of me. Because it's like they're just doing shit for the sake of just doing shit. It's not like you're trying to actually start a conversation. It's just you want to be loud for the sake of being loud. You just want to do shit for the sake of doing it because you want attention. But like when you get the attention on you, still don't get your point across. You don't make anybody listen to what you have to say. You just it just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's one of my issues with that. It's like nobody ever have a conversation. One thing, and I kind of want. It's kind of hard to cover every single character, but I try to keep it vague, and it's probably the characters I cared about the most. Clay, I need them to do something with my boy Clay, because Clay is just taking L's out the wazoo. He gets no dubs. He every single time he gets his feelings hurt. For one, I feel like he's too emotionally invested in everybody. He's always in people's business. What is the thing people are so happy? It's crazy enough people didn't like about Ani, but Clay does it every single season, and Clay constantly makes the wrong decisions. Through the entire season. It's like, Clay, there you have two options here. Matter of fact, you even got 3 or 4. 3 of them are the right thing to do. One of them is a terrible decision that you're going to regret immediately. Clay chooses the wrong one every single time. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, is you stupid? Like, have you not learned? And like, Clay seen, and then like, the season where I think about seeing stuff in black and white, and for so long everybody saw stuff in black and white, and it's always just this gray area throughout. And like, I think that was by the end of the season, it's like, okay, now we at this, we're showing like, yo, this is gray area. And I think the kids kind of realized that, one, you got Justin still back and forth on drugs, knew that was gonna happen. We got Tyler dealing with his whole situation. And I'm happy he came out, and you had Monty, who is a horrible person who I wanted to die, but then at the same time, it's like he does die by the end of the season, and like what you kind of realize, like, he had issues going on at home. You never know the full story of what somebody's going through and what molds them into becoming who they are. And like, he was gay. He didn't want nobody to know he was gay. He even said, like, after he just had sex with a dude, he said, I'm not fucking gay. No, bro, you fucking gay. Shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just accept the shit and go on about your fucking life, dude. Because if you don't, it's gonna put you in situations like this situation you had with Tyler. So now your daddy don't fuck with you, and now you in jail and shit, getting killed. And they put the thing about it, they left room for season 4. I think season 4 will be the last season. But I think you got to kind of look at these characters in like a different way. The whole mystery aspect to me was kind of weird at first. Like who killed Bryce Walker? I was thinking, I was convinced it was Zach, and for a second I was right. And then I realized, like, okay, it's not Zach. The person that the 2 people that were always like never like fully in on shit were Zach and Alex. So it was either one of the 2. Technically, it was. To me, I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, who's the blame on? Because one, if Zach wouldn't have broke his leg and arm, he would have been able to like swim and get out of the water. But Alex is the one who threw him in the water and then rescued him. So, you know what I'm saying? His death, like, I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying, their hands are all in it. And then the craziest shit, I think, is like, and this is kind of how I look at like the world at times. Where like, we will forgive, and I'm not saying none of this is right. Nothing of what I'm about to say is right, the right thing to do. But you'll forgive a killer, but not a rapist. That's like, it's easier for me to kill somebody and honestly, it's easier for me to kill somebody and come back from that than it is for me to rape somebody and come back from that. And that's like real world shit. Like, I think the world is like that. I'm telling you, I could go out there and murder 5 people right now. Not saying, like, but I'm just saying. Or I can go out there and I go out there and rape like 2 people. It'll be easier for people to stand me if I murder 5 people. I'm thinking 5 might be a stretch. You know what I'm saying? If I murder, I'm just saying maybe a couple, like maybe 2. You know what I'm saying? I can come back from that. But if I go out there, and cause like they're like, oh, why did you kill him? He might have had a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you rape somebody, there's no reason. But like, at the same time, it's still like, Alex killed this guy. Y'all know he killed him. You like, oh, he was rapist, he ruined people's lives. But you didn't give him a chance to right his wrongs or try to become better. You took his life before he got the opportunity. So it's like, now I'm looking at all these kids like, all y'all fucked up. Every single last one of y'all, none of y'all are good. Like, I don't give a damn what y'all say. Y'all protect this and protecting your people. I would be lying. I would be straight up lying to y'all if I said I wouldn't have did the exact same thing. Because I know for a fact I would. That's because that's just me. I'm gonna protect my family, my friends, or my family. So you know what I'm saying. But that doesn't make me right for doing that. Which is the same situation I got with them. It's like y'all fucking wrong. And y'all blamed it on a guy who's already in jail, who had some fucked up shit going on, even though he was a fucked up individual. Like, Tyler was, it's just like the gray area is so vague, bro. Like great, dark, great, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. Because Tyler was about to murder everybody for some bad shit that happened to him. He wasn't just gonna murder the people who did it to him. He was gonna murder innocent people who had nothing to do with it. And he thought, okay, this is the way to go. No, you killed the 3 people who did the shit to you, then you kill yourself. Not just a bunch of random kids. But no, we're gonna redeem Tyler though, because he was about to just kill. Let Tyler would have raped 3 people that night, or just raped random people that night. You know what I'm saying? Like Tyler was saying, like it's so weird to like this whole season was like that. It was like, yo, do you trust this person? Who do you side with on this situation? It's like, hey, we gotta show Bryce is like this, you know what I'm saying? We know it's messed up with him. We gotta show like what happens to not only the victims, but like the person who did it and have regrets about that. And some people don't care. It's like, hey, you did this, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? You don't deserve to live anymore. That's cute. That's cute. But if everybody was judged for the worst thing they did in their life, and that's the only thing you know a person for is the worst thing they did for their life, I guarantee you, not like, I say about 85% of us would be fucked. That's the straight up truth. If you walk around every single day, if everybody had a big ass like a fucking like alert on the top of their fucking head, or like the worst thing they did in their life, you wouldn't talk to nobody. Everybody would be a fucking shame. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you do shit, and it's like you will never be able to fully become like a better. I don't think the world gives you a chance to become a better person, but it's like you can always try. It's just I don't think the world cares about that, and the show portrayed that. And like even when you die, it's like, you better off without it. Okay, and it's like, all right, that's what y'all believe. And I think, and that's why I like Ani's viewpoints. Like she saw the Bryce that other people didn't get to see. She heard about who she was, then she saw it. She's like, I didn't see this monster that was Bryce Harper. I mean, not Bryce Harper. Oh my God, Bryce Walker. I didn't see that monster. I saw the person trying to recover from that and trying to be better. So I don't know what y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I can't judge him by what I don't. I mean, I know it happened, but like I can't judge him off that. I'm judging this person about who they're trying to be, not who they once were. So I enjoyed Ani's character. I hope they keep her around. They left some stuff open for season 4, with like the boy talking about like he was with Monty. It's like it's gonna really be, and if he comes out and be like, yo, I was with Monty that night. Monty didn't kill him. And the sheriff, Alex's dad knows Alex did it. He knows Alex did it. Like there's no question. So now it's like, to me, when I think about a season 4, they can end here and I'll be perfectly fine. But when you think about a season 4 and that kid comes back, I forget his name, Winston. I don't know how him and Ani know each other. Ani apparently knows everybody because she is a plot device, because she's always in a certain plot spot where they need her. But like when you introduce that next year, it's gonna be like, none of these kids are good. None of them. Because they covered up some shit. And like, how do you forgive them for that? You gonna honestly, like you gonna crucify for an entire 2 seasons Bryce, but you gonna let all of these kids slide knowing they knew who a murderer was? And just because another person wasn't as good, or just a pretty much bad person, like it's okay to throw the murder out on them? Like, no. I don't see how you root for them. Like, you can't root for any of them. Everybody is involved. Like I said, it's fucked. But that's the same thing. But that's another thing I said. You can't just judge people off just one thing. You have to look deeper. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody is just one thing. That's my review of season 3, y'all. Let me know what you guys thought about it. If you got any other thoughts and shit, I do not mind getting into like a full discussion about this season because I really enjoyed this season. I thought this season was way better than season 2 because I thought season 2 was ass, but you don't get this season without season 2. And I know, of course, 3 comes after 2, but y'all know exactly what I mean. Like, the events that happened this season 2 set up this great season 3. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, maybe the setup wasn't great, but like the execution of this season was phenomenal. And I like the new character. I like the way the storylines went. I just need Clay to get a dub, though. Because every girl Clay won't get, like, God. First, it was Hannah. Hannah was, season 2 ruined Hannah for me. I just want to put that out there. But, like, not ruined her, but, like, yeah, you kind of looked at Hannah like a little different after season 2. But, like, yeah, like, Clay, I need that nigga to shake back because he just be doing stupid ass shit. He look goofy. Like, for real. But, yeah, like I said, you gotta let me know what you thought about this down in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel, man. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.